Dang, like yo, I wish I would have caught Raw when it was live. Like I said, I was watching the Sixers and Knicks. But had I caught that segment where you had Dominic in the background with the Judgment Day talking to everybody, and then turn into the side and there's Crazy Liv right there, all up in his face, just looking at him. Yo, I would have been rolling, and I would have been one of the first to speculate what they probably going to do. What they're going to do is they're going to take Dom, King Simp, right? Because that's what he is. He King Simp. And they're going to let Liv take and manipulate him. Oh, man, that's crazy. If they go that route, which is, it seems like right now, Twitter and everybody is going crazy, I got to give them credit. That's smart. I like that, man. So Dom, what got him out there, because there's nothing else about him other than being Rey Mysterio's son. There's nothing else about him that kind of pops out to you as a star, except for what happened between him and Rhea Ripley. You know, the mommy thing and all of that. So I like this, man. So Liv come along, Crazy Liv, Angry Liv come through, and she done hurt Rhea Ripley, quote unquote, and now she gonna try to take Dom from me. So you go a couple routes with this. They can have it where Dom really go full simp and fall for Liv, which is very possible. You know, Liv, you know, not a bad looking lady. You know, even though she crazy as hell. But you know what they say about crazy chicks, right? You know what I mean? Those who know. So he go full simp, get with Liv manipulating, turns Dom full heel, probably help her in her feud with Becky. I can see that, man. That thing has a lot of potential there. Now, Raw could use something like that, man. That would be very, very, very good for Raw. Because I'm not going to lie, last couple episodes haven't really been piquing my attention. But we got the draft coming up tomorrow. The draft's going to let you know everything. If they keep all these same people on the same rosters, then we know what they're going to do. We know that they're going to go with Simp Dom being manipulated by Liv. Crazy ass Liv, I don't know. She might even find her way onto the Judgment Day in general. I don't know. You know, you have Rhea come back and Liv then took her spot on the Judgment Day with the belt, the whole nine. See, that's probably the route I would have done. I would have went with no Becky feud. But Becky, you know, that's got to do with money, and you want to give Liv a feud right away, and you're not sure Liv can carry it like Rhea did. But what I would have done was, I would have had Liv win the Rumble, then Liv just kind of join Judgment Day. So when Rhea come back, she's gonna be on a warpath. You dig what I'm saying? But all of them will be like, hey, look, here at Judgment Day, we only accept champions. You're no longer the champion. And then that's a chance to turn Rhea face against Judgment Day. Because that's what the people want, to face Rhea anyway. That could be one route. And they may still be able to go that route, but just slow roll it. We'll see what happens. But it would be something if Rhea Ripley is actually the fall of Judgment Day. Because eventually they got to fall. You know, as all factions do. That would be something else. But this is interesting, man. You know, Crazy Liv, go simp out Dom. Dom is probably going to help her to beat Becky. Something like that. That's probably what they do. I don't know how long they're going to take for that. Are they going to have Liv do this at Backlash? I guess if Liv can show Triple H that she's able to kind of carry Raw at Backlash, he might go ahead and go with her. He might let her have it then. I don't know if they're going to stretch it out to SummerSlam. See, I'm thinking she beats Becky at Backlash, and then Rhea comes back by SummerSlam. That might be the move right there. That might be the move right there. We see, but listen, if Triple H can pull this off right, that would put a nice little feather in his cap in terms of my opinion of him. And in conjunction with creative. It's not all him creating everything, but he has to okay all the stuff. Right? That right there will give me an opinion about creative that's favorable. Because right now, it's up in the air. I'm not sure about these cats. I know what happened when The Rock came, so I'm like, all right, we know what The Rock can do. As far as the Triple H, maybe not, is up in the air. One thing it seems like he gives his people a little bit more freedom than Vince did. So that's probably the difference, and that's probably why many of the wrestlers like Triple H, Triple H seems to be, he's the equivalent of like what they call a player's coach. Like Andy Reid. Like players used to always like him because he's a player's coach. He's the type of guy that like players like and respect. And that's how Triple H seems to be to me, because he was a wrestler. He was the game. One of my favorites for real. Back when he wrestled, he thinks like that. But this is good, man. We see where they go with it, man. So I ain't gonna keep y'all too long in this. Peace out.